Okay, so this video is not meant to make the right wing or the left wing mad. It was a graceful transition. It wasn't like, now I hate all leftists, that I left the left. It's not like that. Like, it's just crazy how extreme, like, some of the left and some of the right are. Like, it's both. As a comedian, I criticize both. Like, I've been criticizing the far right more often. And then, and then people are like, what is this? What is this? It's like, I'm telling you the truth. I'm making songs pointing out awful things that happened in my town. Now, my town isn't all racist. Like, there's a lot of good people here. It's just, when you put one race together, it just, you know, you kind of forget that there's other races, and then it's just a lot easier to. But anyway, not condoning that, but I'm just saying, I always felt like I was saying I'm a social democrat, but this, and this, and then it just kept rolling. Like, I kept getting more and more things that I just disagreed with on the left, and then finally I'm like, okay, I'm just a Republican, and that's fine. Like, I tried so hard to, like, because there's some stuff I agree with the left, you know, obviously gay people should be married, they deserve their rights, I mean, duh. I mean, I feel like the left panders, and it's like, sometimes it's like, it seems a little like, oh, can you stop pandering? We know that you're anti-racist already. Like, it just sometimes makes it a little fishy. I'm not saying like Kamala Harris is racist or anything, but it just like, stop. Like, it's embarrassing. You're embarrassing yourself. Not everyone's gonna like this video, but oh well, I'm trying. So, like I said, the far left and the far right. If I haven't said that, I was interrupted for this video. I had to restart. But I don't like the far left and far right. I make fun of the far right. I make fun of the far left. But the fact is, I was never extreme with, you know, maybe it's some ideas that were extreme sprinkled in because we're all human, but as a whole, like 95% of me wasn't extreme on anything. So when I was on the left, I wasn't extreme with it, and now as a Republican, I'm not extreme. I'm just tired of people saying that Trump supporters are racist. Yes, there is a huge alt-right problem in our party, and it just sucks. It's like, it just makes people that support Trump, like, look bad. It's just not fair. It's like, there's decent people that support Trump, you know? And it's like, not everyone that supports Harris is a communist or a socialist or whatever you say. It's just, everybody's like not talking with each other, with, you know, trying to work together and stuff, and it just sucks. So it's like, makes me mad, makes me upset. So like, at least I spent a little bit in the Democratic Party to more understand what they were. But you know what? One guy came to my door and asked me to support someone that was Democratic, and I said, okay, what are their stances? He said nothing. He just said they were going for the Democratic Party, and I automatically have to agree with that. You know how fucked up that is? Well, if I sign that petition and one of the things that they're going for is, I don't know, like private property completely being demolished, and now I supported that, like, Now I see why people like Kamala Harris too. Like, she says what she needs to get the votes. I understand that. Like, she's very well spoken, but she's a judge, so she's used to that. You know what I mean? Like, I can see why people are like tired of Trump, like, just doing crazy stuff like the Muslim ban and the wall and stuff like that. I don't really fully agree with that. I think the system should have some changes and make it easier for people to get inside, but at the same time keep out people that are causing trouble, because there's some people. And then I just watched a video today that took Trump out of context by saying, like, oh, he's saying he just doesn't want Mexicans in there. No, it's not like that. And the Muslim ban was, I'm sure it was some sort of scare or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, because, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the Middle East is a fucking wreck right now. Like, there's people blowing each other up and shit. So, can you blame Trump to be like, I'm gonna ban Muslims for a little bit? Sorry. Until things calm down. I don't know the full facts, but that's just what I think he would have done. And just because I said that, people are going to be like, oh, that means you're ignorant and you don't know what's going on. And it's like, none of us know what's going on, to be honest. Like, all these billionaires are getting rich. You say you want equality, but then you pocket all the money that's supposed to go to poor people. And it's like, what's the point of being a Democrat if they ain't going to support poor people? You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of supporting the Democratic Party? That was a huge one that got to me recently. I don't support, I don't really like corporations, but also I don't like, movements that are like, oh yeah, we're anti-racist. Like, there's always an agenda. Like, I'm not saying, like, it's good that people want to be anti-racist and anti, whatever, but at the same time, it's like, so I don't know, I just kind of deferred from, my whole thing, but I had a lot to say. I've been watching politics recently. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but it just interests me. It's like, but what really doesn't interest me is no one's working together. It's like, just because I became a Republican doesn't mean I might still vote for a Democratic president if I see a good one. That's just it. That's just the way I feel. One guy said on a forum on Reddit, maybe I shouldn't be quoting this if it's from Reddit, but he's like, oh, that's when the left copies the right. I'm like, shit. That really hit. That comment hit. I'm like, I wanted so much to be progressive, and because you're told you're not progressive if you don't, if you must be progressive if you support gay marriage and anti-racism, but Republicans can support that too, and any decent human being can support that. And it's just unfair that, like, it's just unfair. It's like, people just judge you by the way you vote or the way you lean politically, and it's just like, if we're gonna have open conversations to end all that bad shit that's going on in the world, we need this, or the right's gonna get more radical and the left's gonna get more radical, and something bad's gonna happen. I don't know when, I don't know how, but there are people on my videos commenting they're openly racist, saying that they're racist. You know how that makes me feel? I have an edgy sense of humor, but I don't fuck with that shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, it leaves me at a bad situation. It's like, I gotta say something in my song that I hate these types of people. Like, I don't hate them as a person, I just hate what they believe in. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a hateful person. And it just makes me so mad. It's like, it seems like if you have an edgy sense of humor, you must be racist. Like, No, that's not how it is. Like, yeah, I might be more conservative, but I'm not a racist. Just, you can't joke nowadays about anything, and also you shouldn't joke about anything at the same time. Just playing. I'm for joking about anything. But all of this has been trapped in my mind. Just people telling me openly they're racist. People telling me they're Nazis. Telling me they're... It's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? It's like, these are the people watching my shit. How does that make me feel? It's like, I like to support regardless, but I just fucking hate what they believe in. So what am I supposed to do? That's why I troll the far right a lot. That's why I'm trolling the far right a lot, because honestly, they need it right now. People have been trolling the left for a long time, and I think it's time for the far right to get trolled. But guess what? Usually if you're against the far right, people think that you're liberal or a Democrat. But guess what? Republicans hate Nazis just as much, honestly, because they're a part of our party. That makes it even worse. Like, you guys just have people that want equality in land, even though it's like some of the things, it just blows my mind. Why would they think that? But at least they have their good head on their shoulders. On our side, we got fucking racists. What the fuck? This just sucks, man. This sucks. It's like me just becoming a YouTuber, just trying to move on from all this. It just really sucks, because I'm gonna get racist as fans. It's gonna happen. That's out of my control. But what I can control is, while they're there, try to make them think a different way. Even if it's subtle, even if it's bashing, they're used to bashing. They're used to it. They're not going to get that mad at it, because they're used to it. But I just try my best just to, and some people might say, well, why are you even supporting them at all, like, to be on your channel? Like, don't you want subscribers too? Like, but also, I blocked a friend that was a Nazi, and I felt horrible ever since. So it's like, it's better just to be open with them and be like, treat them like human beings. Maybe they'll see your way eventually. Feel like, oh shit, yeah, being racist is wrong. Oh fuck. Shocker there. I might not be perfect. I understand if you disagree with any of this, but this is how I feel, in my opinion, on it. And I've been holding this in for a while. The fact that I put it in my song speaks volumes. Literally, because it's a song. Anyway, so in conclusion, why I left the left is I just didn't fit there. Like, usually being on the left means you hate Donald Trump, and that was like a huge barrier for me. It's like, well, I'm left, but I voted for Trump twice. What's going on? And I just think he does well with the economy. It's like, I think that will help anyone. Like, versus the what I think the left is just going to pocket the money. If we just give them some money for programs, they're just going to gobble it all up. Now, I'm not saying get rid of the programs that already exist. They're important. I understand that. Very important. But I don't think we're going to get anywhere with them right now. So it's just best to be conservative and just hold on to your money as much as you can get. You know what I mean? So that's just my opinion on it. And probably in another year, I'll probably come out as a leftist again, because I just see both sides. I'm an open-minded person, and it just sucks. It's like, I know people are going to hate because I put this out, and I just feel it, but I have the right to speak just as much as anybody else has a right to speak. And I'm not hating on anyone as a person. I just don't like the far left and far right. You know what I mean? I just don't like their beliefs. Doesn't mean, you know. I guess you can be a good person besides racist. I don't fucking know. I don't know how that works. I don't even want to fucking think about it. I'm a racist, but I'm a good person. I don't fucking... Shit. I don't know how that fucking works. Somehow. I don't fucking know. I've studied a lot of their fucking bullshit over the years, and it's because they look at numbers and don't see all the numbers out there. They just look at specific numbers that these people are trying to push them down the rabbit hole, and they're like, oh, statistically this and that, and then they start believing it. So I don't know, it's probably garbage anyway. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I'm way too honest, but I'm tired of hiding. I don't like hiding with anything. I like talking. I like expressing myself. I've always with whatever, obviously. So just let me have this because I needed a video just to breathe. But why am I worried? This video is gonna get on YouTube probably 2 likes. I don't know if I'm gonna put it on TikTok, honestly. I don't know if I'm ready to. That's where the racists are. I don't know if I'm ready for that conversation. Oh my god. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you when you watch me again, metaphorically.